I'm not a rich, but I keep looking for your support. I need more. I need more. I need to go. I need to go, to be honest. So support me, guys. I need that. So let us, me keep back, and that.
Hi, wagwan. Habari gani? Team Pamela, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night. Depends where you're watching Pamela from. I'm happy, I'm humble, I'm grateful, I'm thankful at the same time because of you, my people. Thank you so much for standing by me all the times you find time, come and watch my videos. It is not easy. It is not something I can sit here and take you for granted. No, no, no. You are the best of the best. Thank you so much, and may God continue blessing you. So, back again in our reaction channel. This is a reaction channel, not hate channel. So, welcome here. We are just here to analyze, agree, disagree, maturely, and entertain each other here. So, thank you so much for that, for your patience, and for the love. And if it is your first time to be in Pamela's World Kenya channel, feel welcome, my returning viewers, my returning subscribers, the keyboard reactors, everybody. Feel welcome and enjoy. So back to our reaction video of today. But before we jump there, we are road to 5K. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please make up your mind and subscribe. Let's move together. I know today you are going to make your mind, and I believe in you. Thank you so much. So give me as many likes as possible. Share my videos, and let me know what you think of today's video. So on to our today's video, I want us to check on Mayugno. Because there's a lot. Mayugno has been crying. And when someone is crying, sometimes it's good also to pay attention. What is this person saying? Because people might just brand Mayugno as someone who likes begging. So we want to know the reasons into why people say Mayugno likes begging. Is it something which he just like, or is this something which he copied from someone? Because if you are in a class, sometimes we have those students who likes copying one another. Not only in class, even here where we are, there are people who are doing their reaction by copying. There are some who are doing their reaction by themselves. There are some who are making videos by copying. There's travelers who are copying one another. It is a lot, even in our midst, where we say there are people, and you have a neighbor, you want to see what has my neighbor bought today. There are people who are copying. So life is full of such kind of people. So could it be that Mayugno also copied this begging, or what is happening? We are going to check on that, because it's a cry on the street. He's been crying. Most of his videos, you see someone who is just not settled. In life you cannot be perfect, but you see someone who is not settled. As I said earlier, he's contented with what he has. So what is the problem? You're going to hear that, because in the streets, Mayuno is now known as someone who likes asking for donation every now and then. We are going to check. Maybe there's something which is hidden, which we don't know. So we are going to get that. And we are going to also check on Daisy. Daisy now, again, he's been showing this consignment. Consignment, trying to prove a point that he's now getting along with the brother. He's been showing all that, but because of content, he had no other ways. Because if it is roaming around, he's roamed around the Nyabohanse. If it is showing the construction, he has shown every grass there. If it is showing the wealth which he has shown her. Even if it is showing the compound, Conmam's compound, we know everything in that compound. It's been long since he showed us the sister shop. So the gears were shifted now to the shop in Kehancha now. Huh? So we are going to hear what he's trying to tell us, because if this sister or their elder sister is employed, let them tell us she's employed. But not all the time. He's out here just giving credit to my sister D. My sister D. It's like now when someone buys you something, like maybe a dress or a top or a trouser. So whenever you wear that, so the credit always goes to the person who gave you, not even how it fits you. Sometimes it's also good to appreciate or maybe to compliment someone. Oh, that dress suits you well. Not even, but you have to say, oh, this dress also and so gave you is nice. This trouser also and so gave you. You see, at least sometimes you let this one go. Okay, she was given this. The shop was open for her. But who is doing the work? Who is doing the work? Who is putting the effort? All the time, this boy is just adoring or worshiping the sister all the time. We're going to get that and much more if we find on the way. Otherwise, let's just jump on to Mayugno. We hear what Mayugno is talking about, and then we pick it from there. And we are going to touch some of the a few things of the video which we reacted upon yesterday, because according to the comments which I've got from you, sometimes also it's good also to come and maybe talk about the comments before I even go to Mayugno. Sorry. Before I go to Mayugno, I will just maybe talk about 1, 2, 3 according to the comments which I got from you, because this was an open interaction. As I said, I was caught in the middle, so I expected many of you to come and say a lot, and which you did. I'm very thankful. Thank you so much, because in this reaction of yesterday, we had mixed reaction. Like I said earlier, I would have loved your take and my take combined together. Now we can know. So I got some of the comments, and normally I go through your comments mostly. I sometimes finish all my videos. I go to all the comments, and I always check and reply you all, unless maybe there are some 2 3 which I've not gone through. But when I find time, I always go to my comment sections and interact with my people. So some of you are of opinion of why did the father had to go there, because even if maybe you are poor, it does not take that dignity from you, which I really agree with that. Because you have to keep distance. Okay, you know you're not getting along with this person. You shouldn't go there. So at the same time, on the side of Mura Senso, also people, some of you also commented by saying he would have thought also, because he had not paid these people. So by him telling Adeso's father what the children have done to him, he would have also thought you never paid them. So I think people came out with different comments and different opinion, which if you put them together, they are also all making sense. All the comments which were put out there, all of them make sense to me, because you see, this man made a mistake by going there. How some are saying Mura Senso are taking the family have been taking advantage of this family, Aneso family, because he's been selling them land. You know how they are buying cheap land. So in land, he can go and talk to them while they want land. But now when it comes to maybe this man, knowing this man is a drunkard, you see, and these are the people who are selling molasses. So this man, him not having that dignity, he went there. But still that does not deserve the way Mura Senso mistreated him. That was not right. But at the same time, Mura Senso also have been taking advantage of his sons. By not paying them. These sons have been working for him, but because he didn't give that man chance. You know, when you are drunkard, let me just say this, it takes that confidence in you, because they know how this man drinks in the village. It's like many people knows what he does, and after drinking, he sells his land cheaply to these people, and these people, they don't appreciate. And they know they have taken the land from Neso's dad. They are mistreating him like this. The boys have been working for him. Yes, you are giving them maybe pocket money. Can you compare pocket money with the salary which you would have paid them? So it is a mixed reaction which I got there. But still, many people in my comment section, so like Mura Senso was in the wrong. Yes, he was on the wrong. This man also made a mistake by going to Mura Senso and invited, because you see, these people, we have them even where I come from. These people who take a lot of alcohol, this local brew, they start it in very, very early in the morning. They start it very early in the morning, because that is what they think of, and it makes their mind not to reason well. My people, it makes their mind not to reason well. Maybe he just wanted that soup, and that made him go there. And but I don't think even if you are poor, should take away that your dignity. You should have your dignity. even if maybe this man is rich, let him be. You just be yourself, because even if you take yourself there, will not change your life. Your life, you will still be who you are. So there should be at least they should have that distance. Maybe that is how I can say. If they cannot see eye to eye, it's best for each and every person to stay in their home. And others also talked about, if Mura Senso behave like this, why is it that he always goes and check Gintu's fish boat? He should stay also in his lane. If he know he doesn't want to associate himself with the villagers, he should stay on his lane. So there were so many comments. So I was just talking about how I found the comment. They were all okay for me, because at the end of the day, they were all pointing at the things which we saw there. So now back to Mayugno. Mayugno now is crying out, and he's trying to explain the reasons why he likes crying, which we are going to hear. Then we take it from there, and then we move to Daisy Junior. Let's start with Mayugno, then we hear what Mayugno is crying about, because he's trying to explain the reasons, his reasons of always coming on the seat to beg. So let's hear Mayugno.
Why we talking about support? We need support. I need something. I need something. I need it. I need this. For someone who don't know about life in the village in Africa here, he will be get like those people, they are begging too much. Those people, they want this support too much. And why? Guys, to be honest, right now we depend on YouTube. All of us, I think around in this village, some YouTubers, we depend on YouTube. And this I'm not speak about of me only. I speak even for others who see, who maybe they want to talking about it, but they are hidden. They want to share. And there are some rumors going around like the village of donation, the villagers begging. No one is not begging. Even you see those people who talk about that, they are beg. You wonder how, if you are not begging, and why you are there to ask support. Everyone.
So that is Mayugo now trying to explain the reasons why people are begging. And now he's doing comparison even to people who are saying support. And the way he's trying to put it is like, now begging should be allowed. And he's trying to talk about you people, you don't know how the village is, because they only depend on you too. So we are starting from there, because each and every person out here would want to be supported. You know, there's a different of support and different of begging. Support, one can feel like, let me just support this person. I love what he's doing, or I love what she's doing. Let me support. But if you put it like, now it is a trend, according to Mayugno is talking about, because you people, you don't live in the village, now you don't know how hard it is. How hard it is, because we only depend on you two. I want to talk about this one, and then we are going to move slowly, because as I said earlier, also your take is needed on this also, because Mayugno is talking about village life is difficult. We've been hearing Mura Senso asking people to come from abroad to come and get land in the village, not only in Nyabohanse, wherever you can get a land in Africa, because life in Africa, according to them, not according to me, I'm talking about how they have been telling people to come. Or maybe this was just something they just wanted people to come in the village, but they are telling people a different story. If Mura Senso had been telling people life in the village is cheap, and he's been showing people how you can cultivate, how you can get food, you don't buy veggies, you don't buy most of the things, you don't buy. And they're not paying rent either. You see? So my Rugno is trying to say life in the village is not easy as you think. And on the other hand, the father is trying to tell people, don't waste time in the cities. Don't waste time wherever you are. You better come to the village, because life in the village is cheap. And you cannot compare the life in the village and the lives where people stay in the cities. And here we see Mayugno is trying to tell us, those people who have been asking them, or maybe, why do you beg, them depend on YouTube. So Mayugno is saying them, they depend on YouTube, and the life in the village is very difficult, and it is very hard. Yeah, so depending on YouTube, sometimes also we should talk about that, because people have been saying, me, I depend on YouTube. And even the people who are supporting us, or YouTubers or any other person. Also, they just have, some have only one job. They are not on YouTube, but they can still sit down and watch us because support is different. This is what I want also Mayugno to understand, because we are starting from there. Support is not only by someone sending you money. The support which people are giving you, your subscribers, the support even which I'm giving Mayugno by watching his videos, that is support. Because at the end of the day, at the end of the month, YouTube is going to pay him. So it is not just a support from maybe token, someone is sending you money, you see that as the support. No, no, no. When Mayugno is saying, we ask mostly, the reactors, we ask also for support. The support is different. I ask for support. Please support this channel by subscribing, that is support, by watching, that is support, by sharing my videos, that is support, by liking my videos, that is support. But people don't understand the word support. And they think support is only when you send money to someone. And I think this is the reason why when they are on their lives or when they are doing their lives, you find them maybe just mentioning and promising the few who have been sending them money, maybe on Super Chat, you see? And forgetting the ones who are watching them daily. Because if it is support, everybody is supporting our channels, not even one or two, three. Because if you can leave your things and you sit, and the videos are counted by views, and you get views, and at the end of the month you go and get your salary, is that not support? So let's hear Mayugno, because Mayugno thinks when you ask for support or when someone supports you, is only about money, to send you money, forgetting the money which you get or they get at the end of the month.
Maybe you have money, your family's parent is rich, or you are a rich guy. You don't know how the struggling is. You don't know how so many things going on in the ground. Like me, I've been sleep in the street for so long. I've been sleep without eat. You know, I've been sick without any helping. I have family. There is a day I have family. My family sleep hungry without eat. You know, my children have been sick. You know, my child have been sick. There are a lot of things I passed through, and I don't want to repeat, and I don't want that things repeating again in my life. The way step I've been doing for my life to create more and more. No one need to live in the hard situation or hard life. Things have been here. Why yesterday there's someone have been comment on my video. That's why I create this, and to make people can be in the normal way. So if you see me, I beg support, I need support. In the serious, it's not a joke, or I will take your support for granted to go play with. I don't want to be in that part, because take like you guys, you are a broke, no anything you have, you don't have anything, and your family depend on you alone, and you are alone, you don't have anything, and you need one day you have future. No one don't have future. Everyone wish like I can have family, can.
So all these things Mayugno is trying to bring to people, talking about having families, talking about at times when he was on the street, talking about maybe sometimes he doesn't get what the family need, this and that. All these things he's trying to talk about. Even the people who are supporting you go through all this. Because people think, not only abroad, even here where we are, we have families. But there are some families, when you help them, even back home, they think if you give them something, you have a lot. It is not about having a lot. It is just about having the mind of helping someone. But even the people whom you are helping also should put themselves on your shoes. Okay, this person has been helping me. Like now, people who are supporting, because Mayugno is declaring him, he wants to, he's asking for help all the time or donation. He's behaving like now, he's not being paid. In life, you have to get contented. However small you get, sometimes is you have to use it on you. But if you are living a life full of maybe expecting from other people, you see yours like small. I think this is where now the problem is, because one has to live within their means. You have to live within your means. But if you go and maybe you budget more than the salary which you are getting, because and every person knows what they have. And if it was so, no one would be poor now, because everybody would want to be rich. Because according to Mayugno, he doesn't want to be where he was before. Because now Mayugno should not be talking about the things which happened in his life when he was growing. That one is past, and always we should let past to rest. God has brought him where he is now. He should not use this as an excuse. He should not use his past as an excuse to bring it here in the present, to make people sympathize with him. Oh, this is someone who was living on the streets. We have many street boys. We have many homeless people out here. But if God has removed you from that, God has maybe blessed you with this. Now you have GoPro and you can make money out of that. When you are doing your thing, do not do things because others are doing. This is now where the problem is. I'm not saying begging is maybe he shouldn't be given anything. Give whatever you want to him, because he's your friend or is someone you love. Because out here we are loved with different people. So if you love him, you can still support. What I'm trying to tell Mayugno, that he should learn to live by his means, what he can afford. But not because other people are getting this, I also have to get this, even if it means I have to beg. I will beg until I get what others are having. Because it's not someone who is not getting use money. You see, his views are many. And these are people now, Mayugno, as we speak honestly, Mayugno has 2 houses. He's not paying rent. He's not paying rent. Okay, he has parents, he has siblings, but not young who are going to school. You see? And Mayugno has parents. His parents are not that old. But there are some people who likes always advertising with their lives out there, showing people how desperate they are. Mayugno is young man. Mayugno can farm. In Nyabohase, the land is fertile. The land is fertile, and they are showing us every now and then. If you're not paying rent, and you are eating food which comes from the farm, and then you see, and then you're working at home. They're working at home. They're not using even buses to go where they're using GoPros to do whatever they're doing. At the end of the month, they are getting what they are getting. If he would have accepted this is my life, all these things he's talking about, he would not be talking about. But all this construction, all this, he started them because he was expecting money from other people, not from his salary. And this brought all this. Okay, I know I'll get some backlash, but this is how it's supposed to be. Not every person out here should have maybe a villa. You can only have a villa if you can afford to build it. But anybody out here who is budgeting with other people's money, always they will come and cry, because you started with money or with the budget which was not yours. So this is what is happening in Mayugno. He's not crying because he's not getting money, because he started something which is not easy for him to finish. Because he went ahead. He's not living within his means. He's living, his life is above his salary. So that is where the problem is. So let's continue, because this is what I see. It's not the first cry I'm hearing, Mayugno crying.
I can see my family playing, and now no hope about you to succeed. Like you feel like your end is here. You can't move from this place to another one. So I'm talking with those young people, and I'm talking with those older people, maybe, who feel like we are begging. We beg because we don't want to turn back where we're coming from. Even we have already forgot the road where we come from. The road which one bring us in this place, we have already forgotten. We need to focus. We need to more support from you can make us stay there always.
I don't think someone who has 2 hands and 2 legs, all the limbs are intact, should use this word of begging. We beg because we don't have, or I beg because I don't want to go back where I was. That word of begging should not come from Mayugno's mouth. We have so many people who are supposed to beg, and they're not begging. We see people who have maybe part of their bodies are not there. Some don't have 1 hand, some have 1 eye, but you can't find them coming and begging. This is someone who is young. You are a young man. You have your farm. You have three houses there. Look at your surrounding, Mayugno, and you tell me Not many people are living in such kind of houses you have. Just yesterday, you are working for Muraseso, and look what God has done to you. If we are still crying, you are still talking about begging. We are begging because we don't want to go back where we were before. That one you can go if you want to, because if you see what God has done to you, appreciate, and with the salary which YouTube is giving you, and with the farm which you are farming, and still talking of, oh, we are doing this because we don't want to go back where we were. What is making you want to beg? Even the people whom you are asking for donation, people whom you are telling all these your stories, some of them don't own houses. Majority don't own houses. They are just renting. These people are staying in apartments and they are paying. And you are flaunting your houses and still you want to beg. So if someone want to help you, let them help you. But don't use this word of we are begging because of this. I don't think that is a good word. One should not put themselves or portray themselves to be beggars. By begging, it should be the last thing to come from your mouth after seeing all what God has done to you. Before, when you are a mason, you are not begging. And now, after God has blessed you, is now when you are begging. Why? Why? Before you are not. But now, after God have shown you this, eh, God have given you all this, instead of praising Lord and do your things slowly, slowly. It's not a must that you have to finish because others are finishing. Do your things. Do them slowly, slowly. But do not budget with other people's money. Decision of thinking this my house or whatever I'm doing should be done with other men or other women or other people out there. No, no, no. I don't think that is how it's supposed to be. YouTube should pay you, and this YouTube street, it was not about maybe donation. I don't know where this one came from. Anyway, it is good to donate. It's good to help willingly, not forcefully. Like it is now, it's like a mandate. You have to do it because they don't want to go back where they were before.
If you have already sleep hungry, don't eat. Maybe one day you have been looking something and the life is very hard. You see nothing can happen for you like hope. Because as we are not rich, if you see we done some building, construction, everything is a part of love of God. As we are not rich, or you say someone have some business depending. So which means your support we get as we don't save. To be honest, I don't think maybe there's some YouTuber in this village maybe saving have $1 million of money in the house. Because if you say support is not a part for those people who need, it's a part maybe your family, your member family.
So Mayugno is talking about saving. He's talking about they are not saving where they are. In this world, very few people are saving. Even the people who are supporting you, they are not saving. The life have become very expensive. Because people might think people who are in the cities or people who are abroad, they save and they have a lot of money. According to according to the way Mayugno is talking about, he's telling people don't think that they are rich or they are millionaires or they are saving. Even out there, there's no savings. Better you who has a house, better you who has houses and walls. These people you are talking to, if they can tell you their story, it's only that they have that heart of helping. Having much does not mean you are good or you can help. There are so many people who have little, but they are good to share. They like sharing. Or maybe whatever you are doing to them, they need, like now, appreciation. It should just be appreciating you. Does not mean if you appreciate someone, now you have a lot. This is the narrative which I think he has. And talking about they don't want to go back where they came from because you might be rich, them they're not rich, or back here people are not rich. It is not about richness. It is about giving, the heart which gives. It's not about richness. If someone sends you money, does not mean they are rich. Whatever you are doing is what makes them send you money because they love and they want to support you. So when someone supports you, does not mean now they are rich. And also, you should also appreciate if someone supports you. It's not now maybe a must that they have to support. To the extent you start maybe a construction thinking he will just do or she will just do as he always done. So you must know things changes in this world. Maybe there were times when they used to have, and maybe they are also they have their own things which they are doing. Maybe there are some who have retired, there are some who are not working anymore, even there are some who are diseased. So you can never tell. Maybe you are getting more support from this nowadays, you don't find it. And that is what causes all this, because he was used to being showered with a lot of money. So when the money is not coming, he can't feel good.
I don't think maybe it's a good way. Okay, it's better sometimes to support family, but support is everywhere. If I feel to support my family sometimes, but when I reach sometime I see someone needs support. I can't see my family first. I see what God put on my mind, and I am going to do it at the same time. So for the guy who has come into my channel, he say we are begging. It is okay, you guys. If you are not beg, let us keep beg. But we beg because we don't want to use our begging for granted, because come from God. It's not easy. Someone take his pocket and send to you, or take his time to watch your video, or take his time to subscribe. It's not easy, to be honest. So us, we take like a God center, and we don't want to take for granted your support, especially Mayugno. I'm talking for myself. Thank you guys. Thank you so much. You have changed my life, and I'm not a rich, but I keep looking for your support. I need more. I need more. I need to go. I need to go, to be honest. So support me, guys. I need that. So let me keep back, and that way, because I believe there's someone watch this video, he get interacting, he get motivation, he get inspired. He's there watching, and I know he will take a serious time, and every single day will keep watch my video. That's why I'm here, because I don't have any other job. I don't have education.
So Mayugno said, he's keeping on begging. He will keep on begging because he need help, and he need it. He need the donation. So he said he cannot stop. He want this and he want it, because now he want to start guilt tripping people now by saying he has no education. All this time when you started YouTube, everybody knows that you don't have education, and it is not about education. Hmm? People who have money, don't tell me all these people who are rich are well educated. No, it is not about education. Now it's now tripping people, for people to feel sympathy for him. Even now, if he wanted to go back to school, if that is what he was lacking, let's just be honest. He's talking about now, me, I'm not educated. If he wanted to go back to school, immediately he started getting money, he would have gone and maybe go back to school. Not about even going to school maybe to have a degree in his area of work, and that mason work. If he wanted maybe to make it be bigger, he would have gone back to school and do all these things. Now he's trying to say he had money, not that he didn't have money, and he started 3 houses. You wonder why. 3 houses in one compound. I thought maybe if he had advice. And I think there are things which people are doing rational. All these 3 houses were for what? Hmm? Maybe one of them or two would be in the order. He would now be getting some rental money there. And building 3 houses in the same compound, and this is a single man, and then making another wall in between. You wonder what is happening. So sometimes you have to know how to do things or handle money. When money comes your way, you misuse that opportunity might go forever. So I think he played or he misused his money doing things which are not necessary. That is why you find him coming all the time crying. He's not the only person who is maybe passing through challenges. In this world, people are passing through a lot. In this world, people are passing through a lot. Better him, he has a good place to go and stay. He's living a luxurious life, which many people, even the subscribers, are not living. But still, because he's used to getting money from other people, not from his YouTube channel. So he feels like it is a right he need to get. That's why he's saying he will continue begging. I don't think that is a good word. Someone who is young should not talk about begging. You have your maybe land, you are cultivating, you have your home with many houses. You have your work, YouTube is paying you, and you are getting food from the farm. You shouldn't come here and say, me, I will keep on begging. That is not right. You should do things differently, because by doing so, people will not take you seriously. If someone want to help you, you started just the other day, he started by buying those steels which he wanted. He would have just gone use that, and maybe if he gets his money, add on slowly, slowly, and then people who want to support him will just come and support, nagging them every now and then, forcing like it is a must. Now they have to beg and they have to support him. I think this one he got from the father, who is Mura Sensor. That is why when I started, this is what I said. I don't know where he got it from, the class which we took. I don't know where he got it from where. So that is why you know, let's put one clip, then we move to David Jr.
I don't have maybe certificates of university. In case this YouTube will stop today, I will go in looking the job maybe in somewhere company. Me when that job stop on YouTube, will find me in the street again, looking for the work on the mason somewhere, you know. But today I got that opportunity. I don't want to use it for granted. That's why we build the home. In case tomorrow we don't have food, we will go in the farm to doing a farming, then we go home eat. That's why we are here. So Africa is beautiful.
So Mayugno is saying now, if YouTube ends today, he will go back to doing mason work. I think he should just be doing his mason work even as we speak. He should not wait for YouTube to stop or maybe to close the company for him to do his work. And that is why I say you can still do whatever you are doing. At the same time, you are doing your YouTube, whatever. But what he is talking about is now praying that he doesn't go there back now. If you, in case YouTube closes down, he will be having nothing because he is not a graduate. He's not talking about blah 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 blah. He should learn to live within his means. That is what I can say. He should stop this issue of begging. Let people support you if they can. I'm not saying it is bad to support, but you should not come out all the times when he's talking. He's just about, oh, I'm begging, I'm begging. People are saying I'm begging because you are begging. You are not maybe letting people help you if they can. It's like it's a must. Whatever you want to do in your home, you have to ask people. Whatever maybe you want to give to your parents, according to the way you are saying, you have to bring your parents in here. You have to ask people. Let people see what they can give you. But if you tell them every now and then, you bring all this for yourself. Otherwise, you are a young man. Do what you can do peacefully. So I want us to check on Daisy because Daisy has been showing a lot at the brother's home during the sister's boyfriend time and the construction site. And you know, this is where he gets his content. The sister is his biggest niche, and now the brother has become the buddy. The brother now has become the lovely brother. So now this is all about content creation. And now he has now switched gears. He's going now to see the elder sister because also that place also he gets his content there. But now I don't say it is bad to get content from all those because that is where he can get. If it is home, we've seen everything, we know everything in that village just because of him, courtesy of Daisy. So now this time round also, after finishing all this, even before he used to go there at the sister place. But there's one thing which I just saw there, which I want to talk about. Okay, the sister opened that business for the sister. Mama Mat opened this business for the sister, but they have not released that thing. Now it is yours. It seems Mama Mat is being mentioned there every now and then. Okay, she did that to the sister, but should it be a song? Is it because uh, of content or what? Because even if maybe you've done something to me, you cannot be talking about it every now and then. So Daisy is making this thing like now the older sister Winnie is not doing anything. It's only a courtesy of my sister D, courtesy of my sister D. Let this lady take credit because she does a lot. Even while she was expecting, she worked through. Doing well, you see, the lady is putting a lot of effort. But now, you should just be saying all the time, I have to call my sister and to let her know what is happening here. Has the mother been here? Is the mother been here? Because it's like now, it's just this lady is employed. Maybe she's employed and we are not aware. And I think Daisy is trying to bring this out. This shop you are trying to you are seeing here. This is not this sister, elder sister shop. It's for Mama Mat. That is the reason he want even to call Mama Mat to tell her the progress of the shop because this is just an employee here. I see Winnie as an employee of Mama Mat. according to the way Daisy is bringing this thing out. All the credit goes to Mama Mat. Because we can remember when this shop was opened, it was not this big. But the effort which this lady had been putting on is a very hardworking person. Look at the way the shop is full. Okay, it is full because the money is circling well and she's using it well. And that is how business should be done. I really, really like this lady Winnie, because you see, she didn't let the people who opened for her this business down. She's doing it. She's working hard. And even she's showing how soon she's going to make it be full. But this one want to show people, whether you see the shop the way it is, she's not the one who started it. There's someone who started it. Okay, these are siblings. You don't need to tell everyone it is about it is about Mama Mat, it is about Mama Mat. You did this is your sister. You don't need to parade whatever the other sister did to her. Hmm? You people, you have to show everything to your sister. Whatever you do to your sister, let it be like a family thing. But you have to bring Mama Mat here, worshiping Mama Mat in everything. Even after this lady have done all this, you don't see her effort. All you see is Mama Mat wherever she is. Oh, I will call her to let her know the progress. It's like she's the one who she's the owner of this shop. Really just working for her. Let's listen to this boy, and then we call it a day.
Alright guys, I'm here. Welcome. I don't know where to start because the shop has really transformed in a way that I had to call my sister D directly just to show her what's going on here. Anyway guys, okay, let my sister say hello.
Hello.
How are you doing?
I'm doing good.
Big congratulations.
Thank you so much.
This is not what I expected. You're doing something very...
So I just wanted to show that part, because the rest, you know how he will dwell on one thing, showing, touching them. So there was no need of that. All that we know, this shop only for the new people. This is the shop. That is the elder sister Winnie, and you heard Daisy talking about. He could not believe his eyes, because the shop has transformed, and that shows the hard work which Winnie is putting in that shop. And now, what did he think after seeing this shop? Thinking of calling the sister direct to let her know how things are going down here. That shows she's the owner of this shop, so that all the progress she has to know. So she employed the sister, and look what the sister is doing. Very hardworking, and I don't think you go to someone else. Assume now it is not Mama Mat's shop. You go to your sister's shop or wherever they are doing their business, you start telling people it is so and so. All the times you have to say it is so and so who did this. Okay, she did it, but now it does not belong to her. She did it to the sister. Give the sister credit. Talk about the sister. Do not be calling the person who did it. My goodness. So that is how they operate. That is Daisy. Because content is not contenting. He has to go run here and there. You see how his movement is in the village. So he's here. So that is how it is in the village. Otherwise, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for being with me. Subscribe, share the video, and let me know what you think about today's video. Give me many likes, please. Many likes, my family. Thank you, and I love you so much. Bye-bye, and God bless you on this Tuesday. Bye. See you again in my next. Bye-bye.